Good afternoon, hockey fans, and welcome to the Metropolis Rink here in Canton, Massachusetts, as we bring you exciting Canton High School girls hockey action. Pete DeSisto along with Steve Willis, high above rinkside, broadcasting from the Joe Donnelly broadcast booth. And today we have the Lady Bulldogs against the Lady Wolverines of Westwood High. And Steve, this should be a great game. Westwood 10-0-1 on the season, no losses. Bulldogs 7-2-1, having a great year, and we expect a great game here tonight.
Oh, it should be an awesome game, Pete. This is what we're looking for. Westwood, like you said, undefeated, ranked #1 in Division II. Canton in the top 10 in Division II. So, this is what you're looking for right here. This is a test to find out where you really stand going towards the end of the season, because we're about halfway through the schedule right now, and this will tell you where your program's going. No question. And Bulldogs playing very, very well. Had a big win against Dedham the other night that we broadcasted. I'll tell you, they ran into a hot goalie. She played very well, the Dedham goaltender, but Canton able to put a few goals in, especially later on in that game. But I'll tell you, they had a test there, but came out of it victorious. Yeah, the first period, they kind of owned that, but second and third period, Dedham was all over them, and Katie made some great saves to keep them in it, and they came back on the power play, scored a goal, and scored another one late, and that's all they needed. But again, a tough test. Maybe they were looking ahead to Westwood, knowing that Westwood's a really good squad. Well, you said it earlier. This is a test to see how the program is, how they're doing, how your season's going, and certainly, a great, with the Lady Bulldogs, they start out. They have a great goaltender in Kate Budway playing very, very well. She had a great game the other night. Defensively, very, very strong. They're playing well, getting those rebounds out. Little tough putting the puck in the net. So we'll see how they do against this team tonight. But they had a couple games where they've been able to, but then they get snake bit a little bit. So they just need a little more consistency, maybe crashing the net, getting those rebounds. Well, the last two games that we did, Pete, all the goals that we shot that they scored were on rebounds. They shot the puck, got a rebound, boom, in the net. Not scoring on that initial shot where the goalie might be making the save, but when the goalie's given the rebound, that's when they've been scoring their goals. So you got to keep doing that. Keep, shooting the puck, going hard to the net. I'm sure the Westwood goalies are pretty good, being undefeated. Sure, they have a good defensive squad too, but that's why you shoot from anywhere, when you get in the offensive zone, unless you get a 2-on-1, 3-on-2 where you can make a play. But, your mindset should be shooting the puck and crashing the net. So, Steve, what do you think if you were the coach of the Lady Bulldogs, what would you tell your team? How would you solve a goaltender that seems to be playing very, very well in a team that's undefeated at this point? What do you tell these girls to come out early on in this first period? Well, first of all, when you're going to shoot the puck, shoot it low, like pad, stick, so you're getting a rebound. When you start going up top, especially glove side, they're going to make the glove save, and cover it up. I'm sure they did their scouting on Westwood, the goalies. So, ahead of time, I'm sure they have a little insight of how the goalie plays. But I would go middle down, force the goalie to play it with her pads and her stick and her body for a rebound. And we look, you always got to be crashing the net. We talk about it all the time. Get a body in front of her. If a goalie can't see the puck, they're not going to stop it. So, you want to see that, get some bodies in front of her, get some shots even from the outside. And you never know, right? Tips, deflections, you never know what can happen. Well, they did a great job last game, Pete. I think Georgia Campbell herself had 3 or 4 shots on net. And that's what you're looking for. Bring it down low. Play a high-low game. You come down low, bring their forwards down low, get it back to the defense to take a shot. But like you said, have somebody in front of the net, screening the goalie, side to side. Take away their rise. Now, you got to assume Westwood have some pretty good skaters on this team, so they're going to be a fast team, and they're going to move that puck pretty well. Defensively,
I think the Bulldogs can't get running around their own zone because that's when nothing good can happen.
Right, and Pete, we've seen 3 games so far together, and structurally they play very well. They keep everybody to the outside. Most of the shots that we have seen have been from the outside, the point. That's what you got to do. You got to keep that, keep doing that. Push everybody to the outside. Don't let them get shots down in the slot area or inside the circles.
So, if as long as you're as good as your goalie plays, right? We're assuming Kate Budway is going to be in net tonight, although we haven't got the starting lineups yet, but we assume that. So, she has she had a great game the other night. She made some nice stops. They did score 2 goals, but certainly neither one of those were her fault. And I think she's playing with a lot of confidence right now.
Absolutely, she is, Pete. But even if it's Keegan Gray, she had a great game in the Mansfield game.
Yep.
That she was on the ice. So we've had Canton has a good problem. They have 2 excellent goalies, solid defense. So, the problem may be, like we ran into the last game, they get a little tired come the 3rd period. The coach going to run just the 2 lines again. This is a team that, obviously.
A lot of players out there. Westwood has a lot of players.
It looks like they're probably going to run 3 lines, which, I don't know. I mean, you really need. I mean, we talked a lot about it the last game. 2 lines is just not going to. It's going to
be tough.
It'll be tough. You really have to, even if you just involve a player here or a player there from the 3rd line, incorporate them into those lines to give people a rest. That's fine. But I mean, we've been through it before. It's very hard to run 2 lines the whole season,
especially against a team that we think is that's undefeated. So we know they're a great team. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have the national anthem, the starting lineups, and then we'll be right back with the drop of the puck for the first period.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Canton's Metropolis Rink for this afternoon's non-league matchup between the Westwood Wolverines and the Canton Bulldogs. Here are today's starting lineups for Westwood. At left wing, number 23, freshman Abby Presley. At center, number 22, senior captain Kate Sullivan. At right wing, number 16, freshman Maggie Ash. Starting in defense, number 4, 8th grader Liz Levering. And number 6, senior captain Ava Themistocles. And starting in goal for the Wolverines, number 30, 8th grader Naomi Sherman. And please welcome the remaining members of the Wolverines. And now the starting lineup for the Canton Bulldogs. At left wing, number 4, sophomore Caden Vincente. At center, number 12, junior Abby Stark. At right wing, number 25, sophomore Lauren Raffetto. Starting in defense, number 3, sophomore Grace Donahue. And number 9, sophomore Lily Kirscher. And starting in goal for the Bulldogs, number 1, freshman Keegan Gray. And please welcome the remaining members of the Bulldogs. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, I'd ask you all to please rise. Gentlemen, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
And we are back here at the Canton Metropolis Rink. Pete DeSisto along with Steve Willis as we await the opening faceoff as the Lady Bulldogs take on the Lady Wolverines of Westwood High. And Steve, kind of a surprise, a little bit. Keegan Gray, number one, we talked about her earlier. She's going to get the start tonight. Just a freshman, so freshman goaltender in for the Bulldogs.
Wow, not that you can go bad with either one, Pete. They're both really good goalies, but yeah, a little bit of a surprise. You would think, the junior would get the call today, but Keegan's been impressing the team and the coaches, so why not give her a shot?
Yeah, no question. And Steve, another surprise. This Westwood team has six eighth graders on this team, and one being the goaltender, Naomi Sherman. So we'll see what kind of goaltender she is as an eighth grader. So Westwood has the puck in their own zone. They're going to break it out. That's going to go out to Hughes. Has it. She gains the line, and that will be offside. As
you're talking about the eighth graders for Westwood, 6 of them, Pete. Well, that bodes well for their program going forward. They're going to have a solid team for the next few years.
No question there, as long as you can keep everybody, right?
Yeah.
So Canton will start out with that. Kersher will dump it down deep. That's going to go as Vicente goes in, tries to get it. Raffetto now, she's going to try and get it. Goes back to the point. Shot blocked in front, and Westwood's going to break it out. Stop there. Good play there by Kersher. So Westwood trying to move that puck out of their own zone. Ash has it. She's going to go cross ice over to Sullivan. Sullivan broken up there. Good play by Kersher. And back comes Abby Stock. Stock has it. She's going to throw it into the zone. Campbell now has it for Westwood. She missed that one. Abby Stock on the forecheck, though, as Westwood trying to break it out of their own zone. Carolyn has it. She's going to try and skate it out. Gets it out into center ice. Gets it up to Sullivan, who'll dump it down into the zone. As Gray will leave it for a defense up to Abby Stock. Kersher trying to get it. Now Donahue has it behind her own net. She's going to fire it around. Can't hit Abby Stock. Goes out into the center ice zone, down into the Westwood zone. Canton in the middle of a change here. And they intercept that one. Oh, and here comes Canton over the line, but that's just broken up as Canton now with the puck in the Westwood zone. Lions throwing it around as there's Penders on the sideboards. Good to see Georgia Penders out there, Steve, getting a regular shift, second line here.
Yeah, good to have her back, Pete. They kind of missed her the last game, but it's good to see her out on the ice again.
So Campbell will throw that one down as Penders gives chase. And Canton trying to get control of the puck. Westwood running around their own zone a little bit. So Canton doing a good job keeping that puck in. There's Lyons. She had a great game the other night against Dedham. And Westwood able to dump it out into the center ice zone as Georgia Campbell has it now. She tries to get it up to Lyons. Westwood trying to move that puck, but Georgia Penders has it now. She's going to dump it down just on the other side of the red line. So that will be icing on Canton. And the faceoff will go down into the Canton zone.
Yeah, just didn't gain the red line. But like you said, Pete, that's nice to get her out on the ice. She didn't play at all the last game, but I like what Canton's doing. I like their forecheck. They're forechecking good, keeping the puck down low. They have 2 shots on net so far. Just keep working, down low, keep the forecheck going.
So faceoff won by Westwood. That's going to go back to the point, but just blocked in front. Westwood has it right in the slot area. Oh, a big save there by Keegan Gray. Good heads-up play. She came out a little bit, Steve, cut down the angle, and just took up a good space in that net.
Yeah, Raffetto was trying to get the puck out quick to the wing and get a break. The defenseman jumped down, got it, and got a nice shot in the slot where Gray made a nice save.
So Kersher gets it up to Raffetto. Raffetto dumps it out and into the Westwood zone. Westwood's going to chase. Abby Stock has it now. Stock gets it back to Kersher. Kersher takes a shot. That's blocked in front. As Canton again has it. Oh, and a big shot there by Raffetto. Just goes wide. Now Vicente trying to get it. As Westwood breaks it out, throws it back to the Canton defense. and they're going to break it out at center ice. Vincente throws it up, can't hit Raffetto, just ahead of her. And Westwood trying to move it down. They do. They get it down into the Canton zone, and they're going to go for a change. As Grace Donahue has it, she stops, goes the other way. Good heads-up play there. As Stock tried to hit Raffetto in the middle, just out of her reach. And back comes Ash for Westwood. Top of the circle, takes a shot, hits the side of the net. And Westwood still with the puck in the Canton zone. They're going to throw it right out in front. Oh, and there's a big stop by Keegan Gray. Oh, she got her stick hand glove on that one. Great stop. There's another save in front. Puck loose right in front of the goaltender. And she got her glove on it, able to tie that loose puck up. Good stop there by Keegan Gray, Steve.
I'll tell you what, she made 3 good ones, Pete. The second one, the girl come down in the slot, and she stopped it off the knob of her stick. But what's her name? Ash for Maggie Ash for Westwood come down the left side, and no one really challenged her. She was able to walk all the way in and get a good shot off.
So Lyons has it on the sideboard. She's going to get it up into center ice. As she tried to hit Penders, just out of her reach, and Sullivan took it over the line, but Westwood was offside. So 10:41 left in this first period. 0-0 the score. Good up and down action. Canton had a little bit of offense in the Westwood zone. Westwood same in the Canton zones, but Keegan Gray with a nice stop in front and able to keep Westwood off the board. So Westwood's going to try and break out of the center ice zone with it. They're going to try and move it into the Canton zone, but that's stopped there. But back comes Westwood again. Westwood takes a shot. That's Lewis took the shot. Keegan Gray with the save. And Canton trying to move it off, bank it off the boards, trying to get by the defense. Defense crashing down, same as they had the other day against Dedham, Steve. It looks like the Westwood defense right there, crashing in.
Right now, it looks like that's the book on Canton. Just crash down on the boards, because that's how Canton likes to break out.
And tough for them to break out, running around a little bit. Oh, there's a big stop on the tip in front, and another stop by Gray.
Yeah, Keegan's on her game tonight, Pete. She's already seen probably 5 shots. She looks very comfortable in net, which is good, Pete. That's what you like. No jitters from the freshman at all.
So face-off in the Canton zone. That's Raffetto on the face-off. And Westwood's going to win that one. That's a big stop there by Gray again, right off the face-off. Canton trying to break it out as they have to clear the zone as they're delayed offside here. So back comes Sullivan. Sullivan makes a nice move around Donahue. She takes a shot, goes over the net. Donahue behind the net. She's going to throw it up, gets it up to Lane. Shannon Lane's going to move it out, gets it into center ice. Nice pass up on the backhand. Vicente trying to get around the defense. Almost able to control that one, just broken up. And back comes Westwood. Maggie Ash, there she is, takes that shot. She's a good skater there, Steve.
I'll tell you what, the Westwood coach came right back with her and number 22, Katie Sullivan, another captain on the team. And I think she's going to ride these horses because they both had 2 good shifts in a row, double shifting them.
So Canton on the forecheck here as Raffetto trying to get control. She does. Raffetto has it. Turns, takes a shot. That's blocked in front by the defense. Campbell will throw it out. And Westwood trying to move it up. They do. They get it up into center ice as Cox has it for Westwood. Now Canton trying to gain control as Sasson trying to get it. That's going to go behind the net to Kershaw. Kershaw is going to come up the sideboards, go in the middle with it. Very dangerous. Intercepted there by Westwood. Hayden Cox took the shot. That's going to be blocked in front. Play continues on the side. Now Donahue has it. She's going to regroup behind the net. Tried to hit Cassidy Lyons. Just couldn't connect there. That's going to go out to center ice now as Penders on the forecheck. Down into the Canton zone. Back comes Georgia Campbell. Campbell will start out with it again. Goes rink wide over to Penders. Penders has it. She gains the line. She's going to throw it down in behind the net as Cassidy Lyons trying to get control. She does. She throws it around back of the net. Campbell will try and move it out for Westwood. She's going to throw it up into center ice as Gagan trying to get control of that, and that'll roll all the way into Keegan Gray, and she's going to tie that one up. Good play there, smart play there by the goaltender, Steve. She knew Canton needed a change.
Yeah, they were in the middle of it, but that's a good call. You know, right there. Canton doing a good job. Westwood coming right back out with those two guns that we talked about, Pete, Ash and Sullivan. So it looks like these are the two big guns for Westwood. So Canton's got to keep an eye on these two.
So puck in the Canton zone. Canton trying to move it out, and they do. They get it out into center ice as Stock trying to get control. And Westwood, good breakout there, but goes down to Campbell. Campbell's banks it off the boards. Stock has it. She's going to throw it down in, and Canton will give chase as Westwood's going to try and take it behind their own net. Sullivan has it. She tries to start out with it, gets it up into center, but that's blocked by Vincente. Vincente makes a nice move to the defenseman and takes the shot, and that just goes wide. Just couldn't get control of that puck, a little bit too far away from her, and didn't get really good shot on the goaltender. So that's going to get down into the Canton zone as Gagan is going to pick that loose puck up, but that's knocked ahead there by Maggie Ash. Canton trying to move it out as bodies are flying everywhere down in that corner. That's going to go back to the point. That's a shot and a big stop there by Keegan Gray. Westwood again with some pressure. Levering has it. She throws it in, and that's just going to go wide. That goes back to the point now. Levering has it again as she can't keep it in. And Canton able to regroup here, but back comes Gannon for Westwood, blocked in front. And Westwood's going to dump it down deep as Canton has to give chase. Campbell trying to move it up the boards, gets it up to Vincente, and that's blocked there by Gagan. Gagan tries to move it out, but she's broken up, so Canton having some troubles here trying to get it out of their own zone.
Westwood doing a great job, Pete. One along the boards and their center coming back, circling through the slot area. So if they try and change coming up the boards and come to the middle, they have somebody. Westwood's got somebody there. They're really closing down where Canton wants to break out of the zone. Now, Pete, now what you look at, you coming up the wing. How about a full ice pass to the far wing? It doesn't have to be a direct pass, but throw it out into center ice and let that wing catch it.
So Westwood's going to win that faceoff in the Canton zone. There's a save by Keegan Gray right out in front and just blocked by the Canton defense, and back comes Canton now. Penders has it. She gets over the line. She'll dump it down deep. Georgia Penders gives chase in the Westwood zone along with Lyons. So Penders again forechecking there. And she's going to get that loose puck, and she's going to throw it behind the net, try and hit Lyons. Lyons will chase after that one. Lewis has it now for Westwood. She's going to dump it out as Sasson trying to get that loose puck. And Westwood's going to break it out into the Canton zone. Conley has it. She still has it. She gets it back to Campbell, who throws it right back down behind the net. Kersher trying to get control. Westwood trying to get a shot off, but everything working behind the net now as a Westwood player falls there. No call. And Penders now will start out with it. Georgia Penders will start out. Gets it out into center ice, but that's stopped there by the Westwood defense as Westwood trying to move the puck. And they were in the middle of a change, so Canton has some running room. So back comes Canton now. Donahue has it. She takes a shot, and there's a save by Sherman. Westwood able to get the rebound, trying to move it out of their own zone. Stop there. Canton doing a good job. There's Lyons trying to move it in. Lyons still has it. Cassidy Lyons she tried to feed it in the lane. Had her breaking towards the net. Good heads-up play. Had her head up, Steve, looking for the open player. Lane going right for the net. Just intercepted there by the Westwood defense.
Great hustle by Lyons, too. Took it away from Sullivan, that top player there. And like you said, instead of going for the shot right away, she saw Lane coming down and just missed her.
So face-off in the Westwood zone. Raffetto on the face-off. She's out there with Vicente and Lane. And that's going to be won by Canton. Go back to the point as Canton trying to move it in front. Tried to hit Lane again, but couldn't connect. Now Hughes has it for Westwood. She's going to dump it down. Campbell trying to get that loose puck, and that's going to be put out into center ice. Nope, not yet. Now Raffetto has it. She gets it out to the center ice zone, but back comes Westwood now. Hayden Cox has it. She's going to throw it down deep as Marino for Westwood. And Kershaw trying to get it. Canton trying to move it out. Intercepted there again by Hughes for Westwood. She comes in. She goes around Gagan, takes a shot, and that's just going to go wide. That goes back to the point now. Chevery takes a shot. That's blocked in front. Back to the point. Oh, fanned on that slap shot. So back comes Canton now. Canton able to dump it down deep. And they're able to get some fresh legs out there. As on the forecheck is Raffetto. Raffetto intercepted there. Oh, Canton with the interception. Lyons takes a shot and blocked in front. Good shot there by Lyons. Just blocked by Hughes in front of the net.
Great play by Raffetto on the forecheck beat. Lyons just had a little hook from underneath her arms where she couldn't get the shot off.
Where's the call, Steve? Where's the call?
You know what? I'm okay with that. That was just a little, little tug.
So play continues as Sasson trying to get control of it in the Westwood zone. Lyons now, but Westwood trying to break it out. Hughes has it. She's going to get it down into the Canton zone. Donahue breaks it out. Good pass up to Penders. Penders has it now. She tries to go around the defense. Just broken up, but kept in there by Kershaw. Kershaw throws it towards the net. That's stopped by Campbell, and here Westwood comes out of the zone into the Canton zone. Takes a shot. Oh, and there's a goal. That was I believe it was number 5. Campbell took that end to end almost. Went in on Keegan Gray. And able to put it by the freshman.
Yeah, that was a good individual play, Pete. I think it was Bridget Lewis there, number 9. Who was the defenseman there, Pete? She did a great job. Broke her up a couple of times, but give Lewis credit. She didn't stop. She kept fighting for the puck and dug it right underneath Gray's pads.
So Westwood goes up 1-0 with 2 minutes left in this first period. Not really what Canton wanted this late in the period. I thought they were going to get they had some good offense there for a little bit. Not able to get some real quality shots on net yet.
Yeah, but they're doing all right, Pete. They're still forechecking. They're doing fine. They just got to try and create a few more, open shots onto the goalie. The goalie really has only had to make 1 or 2 saves.
So puck goes down to the Canton zone as Gagan trying to throw it out. Now Lyons has it. She's checked. Sasson's going to move it up into center ice. Pender's going to pick it up. She's going to throw it down deep. Now she forechecks on Sullivan. Sullivan goes back the other way with it. Lyons trying to get it, throws it out front. Now Sullivan has it again, and she's going to wind up in her own zone. Sullivan takes it out of the zone. She's a good skater. She gets into the Canton zone. She makes a nice move around the defense. She takes a shot, scores! Oh, Sullivan, end to end.
What a great individual move, Pete.
Kate Sullivan made a nice move around the Canton defenseman. Not sure who that was, but I'll tell you, Steve, she made no mistake. She was on her backhand and went top shelf with that.
That was backhander, top shelf, short side. That is a very hard shot, and that a great individual play by Sullivan.
Well,
not much Gray could do about that one.
I would say almost nothing. So it was a great play there by Sullivan. So minute 20 left. Canton down 2-0 now late in this first period. Westwood's going to get the puck in their own zone. Campbell has it. She's going to try and move it up. She gets it into the Canton zone as Gannon has it. Now Campbell, she's going to throw it towards the net. Kershaw has it now for Canton, gets it up, can't connect. As and here we have a foot race. Stock trying to get the loose puck. She still has it. Abby Stock has it. Raffetto out in front. Stock trying to get control. She's broken up there by Conley, who moves it up into center ice. That's going to go to Gannon. Gannon has it. She tries to go around Kershaw. Good play there by Kershaw to keep it to the outside. Gannon takes a big shot and a big stop there by Keegan Gray. Canton trying to move it out of the zone now with less than a minute to play in this first period. Stock on the forecheck now. as Conley will move it up into center ice. There's Sullivan, 21 seconds, trying to get one more shot on net. Sullivan has it. She turns the defense, throws it right out in front, takes a shot. Oh, that was number 16, Maggie Ash, she gave it to. And Ash took a shot, and a big stop there by Keegan Gray. So Canton desperately trying to get it out of the zone and survive the last 5 seconds here. And that will just about do it in this period. As what a flurry there at the end, and Keegan Gray with a couple of great stops. But I'll tell you, Steve, Westwood, we can see why they're undefeated at this point. They got some really, really good skaters.
Yeah, they got some really, that first line with Ash and Sullivan, man, they could really move. They can move with the puck, without the puck. Keegan Gray, excellent first period. That one goal, the last one she just gave up, that was just a tremendous effort by Sullivan there, but she's come up with a number of saves. And, you know, the first half of the period was kind of like back and forth, and then all of a sudden something clicked in with Westwood, and they kind of took over the second period. I'd like to see Canton, you know, get more shots on net, Pete, instead of dumping it. You know, if you're coming over the blue line, dump it on the goalie. Make the goalie play the puck. The Westwood goalie really hasn't had to, you know, do anything with the puck in the first period.
Yeah, no question. Canton not with a lot of action, and a couple opportunities in this first period, but none real quality shots on net. Like you said, not even testing Sherman. So I'm sure the coaching staff will bring them into the locker room and get them ready to go for the second period. Canton really down 2-0 at this point. They need to really come out flying in that second period.
In the second period, yes, they do have to come out flying. They can't, you know, you can't get down 3-0, you know, against Westwood. Very good team. You know, get the next goal. Make Westwood start thinking about it.
Yeah, no question. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back with second period action. And we are back here at the Metropolis Rink. Pete DeSisto along with Steve Willis, bringing you all the exciting action as the Lady Bulldogs take on the Lady Wolverines. And Steve, a little bit of a one-sided period. Unfortunately, it was in Westwood's favor, up 2-0 in that first period. Very, very good skating team. And, Bulldogs having a little bit of trouble getting out of the puck out of their own zone.
Yeah, that's where it stems from right now, Pete. Keegan Gray she had an excellent first period, even though they gave up 2 goals. The problems are stemming from getting it out of the zone. Westwood forechecking like crazy. 2 men on the puck. They're covering the boards. Defense are crashing down. They're going to have to find another way, maybe D to D, behind the net, cycle back and forth, and then bring it out.
So on the face-off here at center ice, Raffetto is out there with Lyons. A little bit of changing up of the lines a little bit as Raffetto's out there with Lyons and Lane. And Donahue has it. She gets it around to Kershaw. Kershaw's going to try and move it up to Lyons. She does. Gets it into center ice. Lyons trying to get it. Now Raffetto has it. Raffetto full speed there. Getting to the top of the circle. She throws one towards the net. That's just going to go wide. Westwood going to break it out now. Presley has it. She'll throw it up into center ice, gets it up to Sullivan. Nice backhand pass. Sullivan gets it over to Ash. Oh, and a big stop there by Gray. Right out in front again. Puck still loose out front. Sullivan with the shot. Just goes wide as Gray trying to cover it up. Now Sullivan has it again. Trying to move it around. Sullivan along with Levering. She throws it. Big stop there by Gray. Good pad save. So Westwood with some good action in the Canton zone. Lane trying to move it out. Now Gannon has it, takes a shot. That's going to go high and wide, just over the net. Lane trying to move it out. Sullivan getting it. Now Raffetto has it. She's going to finally get it out of the Canton zone as Lane's going to dump it in. Lane has it. She gets to the top of the circle. Nice pass to Lyons. Tries to go in on Sherman. Just lost control. Oh, good play there. Lane to Lyons with the shot on net.
Yeah, that was an excellent chance right there. Westwood goalie covering it right up. But Keegan Gray coming up with 2 solid saves, Pete. Westwood come out of the gate just flying, and really, thank goodness for Keegan there.
So face-off in the Westwood zone. Canton's going to win that one, but it goes out of the zone, so they'll have to regroup. Westwood trying to move it out, and they do. It's going to go up to Lewis. Lewis has it. It's stopped by Gagan. As Pender's trying to get it. Now Gagan's going to go behind the net and get it, but picked up there by Gannon. And Pender's trying to forecheck on that one. That's going to go back over on the other side to Lewis. Lewis gets it back to the point. So Westwood with a little more offense in the Canton zone. Lewis has it again. She's checked there by Sasson, but Lewis still has it. Circles the net. She's going to cycle it down. Gets it down low. Hicks has it. Oh, she throws it across the crease. And puck goes, hits a couple of people in front of the net, but Westwood comes out with it again as Gannon has it. Gannon behind the net. She stops, throws it right out front. Oh, tried to get it out front, but good play there by Georgia Campbell to push that one away as Conley was right on the doorstep. Now Campbell has it behind the net. She's going to try and move it out. Georgia Campbell has it. She stops, goes the other way, trying to move it out of the zone. As Stock going to help her out now. Abby Stock trying to move it out. She does. She gets it into center ice, but that's stopped by the Westwood defense. Stock again has it, gains the line. She's going to throw it in. Goes wide of Sherman. As Canton getting a wholesale change, and Westwood trying to do the Hail Mary, and just offside was number 21, Hayden Cox, as Canton got lucky there, Steve, because they went for a wholesale change, and there were 3 Westwood players down close to the Canton blue line.
Yeah, well, I don't think the girls knew which players were going on the ice because they were all over at the bench, and no one was coming over the boards. That could have been a costly mistake right there.
So face-off in the Westwood zone as that was icing there. That goes back down into the Canton zone as Cox has it behind the net. She checked there by Kershaw. It's going to go back to the point There's a shot. Good stop there with the skate by Donahue. Lyons picks up the loose puck. She goes rink wide over to Lane. Lane has it. She tries to turn the defense. That's picked up by Lyons. Lyons will dump it down in the corner. Shannon Lane tries to move it out. Gets it back to the point to Donahue. Donahue takes a shot. That hits somebody in front. Lyons tries to throw it out. And Canton trying to gain control. Lane can't get it, and now back comes Westwood. Westwood with a 3-on-1. Donahue the only one back, but it gets thrown down into the Canton zone. Donahue able to pick up the loose puck, can't hit Lyons on the sideboards. Donahue now has it. As Grace Donahue will try and break it out of the zone. She gets it into the Westwood zone now, top of the circle. She takes a shot, hits the side of the net. Lyons on the forecheck as Conley tries to break it out for Westwood. She's going to get it up the boards. Raffetto there now. Kersher with the good play to keep it in, but Conley with the puck. She gets over the line. She tries to throw it in the middle. She's tripped up. And Sullivan with a good pass out in front to Ash, and she fanned on it, so that went wide. So Westwood has the puck in the Canton zone now as Conley trying to get it. Sullivan or Ash trying to get it too. Lane now has it. She gets out of the zone. She's going to dump it down deep as Canton going for a change. Lyons still on the forecheck as Westwood breaking it out of their zone. They're going to come back. Sullivan has it. She gets it in the middle to Ash, and that's picked up there by Presley. Presley gets it back to the point, and that shot goes wide. Ash on the sideboard. She's going to throw it down to Sullivan. Sullivan has it. She looks behind the net, backhands it to her. Oh, and a big shot, a save there. Ash with the one-timer. Keegan Gray, I think, got her stick on it. So Westwood with some action in the Canton zone. Canton desperately trying to move it out. As Levering has it, she throws it over. As Westwood still has the puck in front of Keegan Gray. Now Campbell has it. She tries to throw it out, but that's just going to be a pass back to the point. So Canton having very, very difficult time moving the puck out of their own zone. And Westwood now with the puck, it's going to go back to the point as that puck's going to hit Abby Stock and go deflect out into center ice. So Sullivan has it. She'll throw it in. And Gagan now trying to move it up, and she does. She gets it down into the Westwood zone as Canton gets some fresh legs out there. As good forecheck there by Vincente. Vincente trying to get it. Picked up there by Sasson. Rory Sasson's going to try and throw it out front. Vincente now. Penders has the puck over to Vincente. Vincente takes a shot, puts it right on net. Good shot there. Right on Sherman, but she was able to tie that puck up.
That was a good shot. Good forecheck in there, Pete. But they got running around in their own zone a little bit. Didn't really they had a few shots, but they were blocked. Can't just throwing it up the boards, Pete. They need to skate it and find the open man. They can't just keep firing it up the boards.
So there's a good shot on net by Kersher right off the faceoff. As
and that's what we were saying before, Pete. Get it back to your defenseman, fire the puck, but they need to get somebody in front of the net. You know, you can't just let her stand there and see the puck.
So Raffetto on the faceoff. See if she can win this one again. And they do. That goes back to Kersher again. Kersher takes another shot. And a big stick hand save there by Sherman. Good stop there by the 8th grader. Able to deflect that one. Raffetto has it now. She's going to walk in. Raffetto just broke it up as she tried to go around the defense. And that's going to be thrown up into the Canton zone. And it's a foot race here as Lewis has it behind the net. She's looking for some help as Westwood changing up. Puts it right into the slot area. Good defensive play by Kersher now. That's going to be shot back down into the Canton zone as Pender's trying to gain control. Raffetto now has it, tries to get it up to Donahue. Stopped again by Westwood. Hughes has it on the sideboard. She's checked by Vincente as both teams trying to get control. And out comes Cox with it. Hayden Cox behind the net. She's going to try and slip it in front. Oh, good stop there. Good stop by Keegan Gray. And back comes Canton. Penders now on the offense. She gets it into the Westwood zone. She's broken up. Raffetto now trying to get that loose puck. And back comes Westwood again. Hughes has it. She tries to throw it towards the net. Big stop. Oh, the break stop there by Keegan Gray. Oh, right on the doorstep. The Westwood offense. And Keegan Gray made the stop. Flashed that pad out. and made the stop, able to tie it up.
She's having a great game for herself, Pete. They left her alone a few times in this period. She made the first save, and then the second Westwood player came in from the backside all alone for the rebound.
So off the faceoff, Lyons has it. She's a 2-on-1 with Stock. She's going to get it over to Abby Stock. She takes a shot. Oh, and a big stop on the other end by Sherman. Oh, great play there. Nice pass by Lyons over to Stock. And she was right in the slot area, took the shot, but a big stop by the goaltender, Sherman.
Yeah, great breakout. You got Lyons coming down with Stock on a 2-on-1. And like you said, Pete, great pass right on Stock's stick, and couldn't put it by the Westwood goalie.
So Canton trying to win that faceoff. Stock on the forecheck along with Lyons. Lyons now trying to get it. Westwood's going to dump it down, and this is going to be icing as just couldn't, Canton player couldn't get the stick on it. So faceoff will go down into the Westwood zone. 7:19 left in this second period. 2-0 the score. I'll tell you, Steve, much better period for the Bulldogs. They got some good offense in the Westwood zone. Still running around a little bit in the Canton zone, but I'll tell you, good to see them get some shots on net.
Yeah. Still, all right, here we didn't win the faceoff, but it came back to the point. Would be nice to see him, try and get a shot off on that.
So back comes Westwood again. Ash has it, gets it to Sullivan. She takes a shot. Oh, a big stop there by Gray. Oh, big stop. And Canton trying to move it out. There's a big shot on net. That's blocked in front by Campbell. Westwood still on the forecheck. Sasson trying to move it out. Sullivan throws it out front. Now Lyons is going to pick up the loose puck. Lyons throws it out, but just intercepted there by the Westwood defense. Levering has it. She's checked. As Lyons trying to get the loose puck. Cassidy Lyons trying to throw it out. Ash gives chase. Now Campbell has it behind the Canton net. She's going to start out with it. As Campbell comes through center ice, she's got some speed. She's got Lyons and Sasson with her. She goes down deep with it behind the Westwood net. Campbell still has it, but finally she's broke it up. And Westwood's going to break it out of their own zone, but they're going to lose the puck. Gets it to Donahue. And that's going to go over to Penders, who trips up there. As Westwood getting a change, and back comes Sullivan. Sullivan gets it over to Hughes. She takes a shot, and that just goes wide. So Westwood again in the Canton zone. Penders trying to get it. Sasson trying to move it out. She does. She gets it out into center ice. Lyons on the forecheck. Lyons almost intercepted that one. Now Sasson trying to get it, but back comes Gannon. Gannon has it for Westwood. Gannon turns the defense on Donahue. As Gannon still has it. Grace Donahue trying to check her. That's going to go back to the point. And a big shot there. And that hit Campbell in front. And she's slow to get up, but Canton able to get it out of their own zone. So Campbell's going to go to the bench. As Westwood's trying to break out of their own zone. That goes up the sideboards now. As Westwood going to slow it down a little bit.
I'd like to see more than one person on the forecheck there, Pete. You maybe get one deep on the puck, and get your other two on the wings, so it make it hard for them to break out. Right now, it's a one-on-one battle that Westwood's winning.
So Vincente comes back, gets it up to Stock. Stock gets over the line. She takes a shot. Oh, it slid behind Sherman. She didn't know where it was. Good shot there by Abby Stock. Just slid behind Sherman, but she was able to knock it away from the net.
That was an excellent shot, too. Pete and the goalie didn't know where it was.
So Raffetto now has it behind her own net as Westwood getting a change. So Vincente trying to move it out. She's broken up. And back comes Westwood again. Hughes takes a shot on net and a good stop there. Good stop by Gray as number 19, Marino, comes in, gives a little whack there for good measure. But
I like that tie up of the puck there, Pete. Change up your line. The other one was out there for a little while. Westwood was, I don't know if you noticed the last play, Westwood was making a wholesale change, and Canton had the puck. I would have liked to see the Canton wing just take off and, just let him hit the puck on a stretch play. Westwood had nobody on the ice.
So face off in the Canton zone as Canton's going to win that one, but Westwood on the forecheck. That's going to go around the net. Georgia Campbell has it. Campbell's going to turn. Oh, it gets out in front. Oh, and there's a shot in the set. Score! Oh, tough play there for Canton. Just lost the puck, and that went out in front of Keegan Gray. Wide open. In front of the net was number 19, Marino, and she put that one in.
Yeah, they were going, the action was all sliding one way and then lost control of the puck. And Westwood player, went to bang it on net and went behind Gray, and all alone on the far corner, girl just had an open net.
So 4 minutes left in the second period. Westwood goes up 3-0. So Canton has some work to do to get back into this game as they're trying to get that loose puck at center ice. Campbell has it, and back comes Westwood. Hughes has it. She gets over the line. She makes a move around Gagan, but back comes Lyons as Westwood trying to get a change. So Lyons, full speed, goes down, takes a shot on net. Sherman tips it behind the net. Now Sasson on the forecheck as Westwood trying to move it out now. Levering has it. She's going to try and swing back behind the net as she gives it, goes D to D with it. As Canton able to keep it in. Gagan almost got it into Lyons, who was down deep, but just intercepted. So Campbell has it now. She gets it up to Lyons. She can't control. Back comes Westwood again as they're going to dump it down deep. As Gagan has it for Canton, she's going to throw it up the boards, but that's intercepted by Ash. Ash comes out on a big stop by Keegan Gray. Ash came right out from behind the net and turned and took that shot, but Keegan Gray, good stop with two Westwood players right on her doorstep.
Yeah, that play came into our zone. They were the Canton players, they got to get a little bit stronger on the stick, Pete. They're letting that puck just come off their stick a little too easy. You get it on your stick, nice firm pass to your partner or off the boards and get it back deep into the offensive zone.
So face-off won by Westwood. They're going to take the big shot. That's blocked in front by Donahue. Behind the net now, Ash has it. Throws it right out to Sullivan in the slot. Good play there by Shannon Lane to take that puck away from Sullivan. She had a point-blank shot there. And back comes Westwood again into the Canton zone. Check there by Raffetto as Vincente is going to take it out now. She gets out into center ice. Vincente has it, gets it up to Lane. Lane's going to try and turn the defense, throws it across to Raffetto, just out of her reach. And back comes Westwood now. That's going to be tipped into the Canton zone all the way down on Gray. And she's able to tie that puck up. And good play there by Keegan Gray again to tie it up, Steve, and get a whistle for the so they could get some fresh legs out there.
That was a nice play in the offensive zone, Pete. I think it was Vincente tried to come back across the ice, or Shannon Lane to Raffetto, and just out of her reach. It would have been great because Raffetto would have been coming right down the slot for a good shot.
And she had full stride, too, so she would have been going right towards the net. Lyons trying to get the loose puck. It goes in and tipped away by Donahue. Now Penders has it. She's going to throw it up at the center ice to Lyons. Lyons trying to get it over the line. She does. And Campbell for Westwood has it now. As Sasson on the forecheck almost steals that one. Lewis now. That's going to go back to Donahue. Lyons now. She fanned on that one. Had a shot. Fanned on it. And Westwood able to knock it away. Lyons trying to get it. She's tripped up with no call. And Kershaw trying to get that loose puck. Kershaw trying to keep it in. Just went over the line. Kershaw still trying to get it. She'll dump it down deep. Now Canton will go on the forecheck. Cassidy Lyons will go in as Pender's trying to get it on the sideboards. Westwood trying to move it out, and they do. It's going to be a delayed offside on Canton. They were able to clear. Pender's trying to steal it. She does. She's got Lyons out front and just couldn't connect there as Lyons going right for the net. And back comes Westwood again. Westwood right in on Keegan Gray. And a big stop there by Gray on the shot by Lewis. Oh, good stop again by Keegan Gray.
She's been all over her game tonight, Pete.
So puck goes around the boards. 1 minute left in this period as Canton trying to just move that puck out. Back comes Sullivan. Sullivan with a nice move. Goes in on Gray. Takes a shot. Oh, and a big stop again by Gray as on Sullivan. Donahue trying to get the loose puck. Sullivan throws it out front, and that's intercepted there by Penders. Penders trying to move it out, and she finally does. 23 seconds left in this second period as intercepted there. Penders has it, top of the circle, takes the shot. Oh, the big stop by Sherman. Good shot by Penders there at the top of the circle. And Sherman had to be sharp on that one. So Westwood trying to move it out. They do. They get it out to center ice. And that's picked up there by Abby Stock with second left. And that will do it in the second period, where Westwood still up 3-0. They got one goal in that period, Steve, to put them up by 3. But I'll tell you, up and down action. That was a great period of hockey. Just to watch the game, it was a great up and down action. Canton had some good opportunities in that one.
That was a much better period for Canton, even though Westwood did get the one goal. Keegan Gray playing excellent in net. You got Cassidy Lyons and Georgia Penders, who we haven't seen in 2 games, Pete. She's really playing well out there tonight. It's nice to see her back. You got Shannon Lane making a nice pass to Raffetto. Everybody working good. They're playing high. Hey, this is a good team in Westwood. So, nothing's going to come easy. But I thought that was a good period. Like you said, they had some good shots on net. And the goal looks a little tight.
Absolutely. Letting some
handling that
rebounds
puck.
out. Yep.
So as we talked in the beginning, shoot the puck, more rebounds, but you had a crash. They've shot the puck. She's left some rebounds, but nobody's been there to bang in the rebound. So, but like you said, good period. I thought it was really even. Quality of shots, Westwood probably had a little better quality, but they hung right in there with them.
But Canton didn't give up, and they're
Right.
down 2-0, then down 3-0. Never gave up, so they're still fighting hard and putting some good shots on net. So we expect the same thing in the third period. We expect them to come out flying. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back with third period action.
which is over by Pensacola.
Yeah. Welcome back, hockey fans. Here at the Metropolis Rink, Pete DeSisto along with Steve Willis, bringing you all the exciting action as the Lady Bulldogs take on the Lady Wolverines. And Steve, unfortunately, Canton down going into this third period, 3-0 to a very, very talented Westwood team.
Yeah, this Westwood team, you can tell why they're 10-0, Pete. Very good. 3 lines rolling out, 3 lines. Goalie very good, but Canton staying right with them. That second period, it was back and forth. Canton, Westwood, and Keegan Gray's playing absolutely tremendous tonight. Listen, it only takes one to get you right back into the game. So, to me, the Westwood goalie's been fighting the puck a little bit. They've been throwing it on, and she hasn't really been able to just cover it up and whatnot. She's been fighting it. So, hey, throw the puck on net from anywhere, but just make sure you get in there, crash the net, go for the rebounds.
So Canton needs to come out really, really strong early in this third period, able to start to climb back into this game. So face-off at center ice, and so Pender's on the face-off, and that's going to go over to Lions, but that'll be shot down into the Canton zone. Kersher chasing it. Now Ash on it first, but Kersher able to get the loose puck. Kersher's going to throw it out. That's intercepted there by Hicks. She'll throw it towards the net. Up to Lions now. Lions tries to throw it up. She gets it down into the Westwood zone as she'll give Chase Sullivan, fast skating player. She tried to move it out. She stopped there. Canton able to keep it in. As Campbell throws it towards the net. Oh, and a big stop by Sherman. Good shot on net there. As that was Donahue took that shot. But a good shot on net. Sherman was able to see it all the way, but she let a rebound out. You called it there, Steve. They need to get on that on those rebounds right away.
Yeah, get somebody in front of the net. Izzy DiGirolamo, she's out on the ice. She made a nice play, getting it down deep. Get her in front, a taller girl. Get her in front of the net to screen the goalie.
So Westwood trying to break out of their own zone. Campbell has it. She gets it rink wide. Goes over to Gannon. Gannon has it in the Canton zone. Donahue checks her. Now Raffetto comes down. Goes back to the point to Campbell. Campbell takes a shot. Oh, and a big stop there by Gray. Puck still loose, and Gray able to get her glove on it. Good stop there by the freshman.
Nice job by the defenseman clearing out a lane so Gray could see it. Dropped the rebound, but covered it right back up on the follow-up.
So face-off in the Canton zone as Canton changing up the line here. And going to try and win this one, and they do. That goes to the corner as Canton trying to get that loose puck. And going to go behind the Canton net. But Westwood able to pick up the loose puck now. It's going to go down as Lewis has it for Westwood. Lane trying to get that one. Back comes Westwood, still has it behind the net. That's going to be back to Campbell now. Campbell will slide it down into the corner. Goes out into the slot area. Oh, a big pad save on the shot by Westwood. Good pad save there by Keegan Gray. Puck out at center ice now. They're going to dump it in as Lane has it. Lane's going to try and lean in, tries to go for the net. Now Lewis has it, but she's checked there by Sasson. And Lane trying to get it. Lewis now has it for Westwood, but Sasson checks her at center ice right in front of the Canton bench. That's going to go into center ice, and Westwood's going to dump it in. And Canton going to try and break out of the zone. Esterkis has it. She tries to throw it up. And back comes Westwood now. Canton still trying to move it out, and they do. Penders has it. She tries to throw across ice. She's broken up. Now Sasson. Donahue tries to tip it up, but that's intercepted there by Gannon. Gannon has it. She's checked by Donahue. Donahue goes cross ice with it. Can't connect with Lane as that will go down into the Westwood zone. Canton getting some fresh legs out there. And Westwood gets some skating room here. They're going to try and move it out of their own zone. Presley moves it up, but that's going to go right to the Canton defense. So Canton has it in their own zone. Going to move it up. Vincente can't control that one. That's going to go behind the Canton net. Donahue has it. and she'll start out with it there. Grace Donahue stops, goes the other way, gets it up to Vincente. Nice move there. As she gets it out into center ice, she's going to throw it down deep as she's checked. And Lyons on the forecheck here, right off the bench. Lyons trying to get it. That just bounced over Raffetto's stick, so back comes Westwood now. Sullivan couldn't control. Picked up there by Conley. Conley throws it in, but Lyons is going to pick that one up as Westwood's going for a change now. Donahue, she throws it behind the net, gets it to Kershaw. Kershaw has it. She'll throw it up to Lyons on the sideboards. Lyons trying to break it out. Tries to throw it out, but she's broken up there. Ash trying to get it along with Kershaw. Kershaw does get it out into the neutral zone. Westwood will start out with it there. Sullivan moves it up, but she's intercepted there by Vincente. She gets it back, so Sullivan has it. Gets it up to Ash. Sullivan going hard for the net. Ash has it. Oh, and a big stop there on the slap shot by Ash. Oh, big save there by Keegan Gray again.
Yeah, Canton having trouble getting that puck out of the zone. They finally get it out, and then Ash comes down and takes a nice slap shot that Keegan Gray, no problem with, swallowed that up right away.
So face-off in the Canton zone, 10:51 left in the game, 3-0 the score. On the from the point, Campbell takes a shot. That's blocked in front. Georgia Campbell for Canton has it. That goes back to the point now. Tipped in front, but stopped by Canton. Westwood trying to get it. Oh, they shoot. They score! Oh, Westwood able to get that loose puck. I believe that was Lewis. Number 9, Lewis might have got that one. I'm not sure. We'll listen for the call. But not much Keegan Gray could do on that, Steve. That was like a one-timer right in front of her.
Yeah, again, Canton having trouble getting the puck out of the zone. Westwood just, working harder, to keep the puck in the zone than Canton trying to get it out of the zone, and the puck pops loose, and there you go. It's like a one-timer right by Gray.
That looks like it was Erin Gannon, number 14 for Westwood. Maybe get that one, but we'll listen for the announcement here as Westwood able to go up 4-0. So Canton has a pretty tall task ahead of them here with 10 minutes left in the game. That's going to go down into the Canton zone. Lyons has it now. She backhands it out, but that's stopped there by Campbell. Campbell throws it up, tries to hit Gannon. And Georgia Campbell for Canton has the puck, gets it up to Raffetto. Raffetto tries to move it out. Stopped by Campbell again from the point. Westwood Campbell, not to be confused with the Canton Campbell. And puck on the sideboards now as multiple players trying to get that. That's going to go back to the point. Carolyn throws it in. And right out in front of Keegan Gray, and she had to stop that one with her pad. Canton again just running around their own zone. Finally, they get it out. Lyons gives chase, trying to get that loose puck as Westwood trying to move it out now. Fallon Campbell for Westwood. She's going to throw it off the boards. Tries to hit Sullivan. That's stopped. Now Lyons has it. She'll throw it towards the net. That's going to go just wide. Carolyn has it. That's going to go over to Campbell for Westwood. And stopped at the point there as Donahue able to keep it in. But back comes Sullivan. Sullivan has Ash. She gave it to Ash in the center. She makes a move. Oh, great defensive play there by the Canton defense. Able to get back, and good play. I believe that was Georgia Campbell that made that play. And good. That's how to break them up. That very dangerous two players there, Steve.
Yeah, Sullivan and Nash. I mean, the two best players on the team, and she made a tremendous breakup on that.
So in the Canton zone, Donahue trying to get Sullivan now. Sullivan still has it. She comes out in front. Oh, the big stop by Gray. Good stop by Keegan Gray as Sullivan came right out in front of the net. Nobody even put a body on her, and she had a backhander, but Keegan Gray with the stop.
Grace Donahue had her coming out of the corner, Pete, but I think she was going to drop the puck, and Grace kind of peeled off and let Sullivan walk in all on her own.
So back comes Hayden Cox for Westwood. She has it behind the net. She throws it out in front, and Gray with the save again. As Canton doing a lot of running around in their own zone right now, as Keegan Gray had to be sharp on that one.
Yeah, she's been sharp all night, Pete, and, right now, anytime she can take a whistle to slow the game down a little bit, I think she really has to do that.
So face-off in the Canton zone, as Canton's going to win that one, as Stock tries to get it, and now Sasson has it. Rory Sasson, she takes it up the boards, tries to hit Shannon Lane, but she's broken up. Back comes Chevry, throws it up ice, gets it to Marino, and Canton able to get that one. Vincente tries to throw it out. She stopped there. Canton again having trouble getting it out of their own zone. Lane takes it up, but she's broken up. Back comes Georgia Campbell. Georgia Campbell has it. She's going to throw it towards the net. Shannon Lane tries to reach, gets it back to the point, and it's a shot, but just goes wide as Vincente now tries to get control, but Westwood finally able to get it out of their zone as Canton again trying to get that loose puck as that's intercepted there by Sasson. Sasson tries to go through center ice. She's broken up, gets it into the Westwood zone. Westwood's going to break it out as they're going to move it up. There's Sullivan gets the loose puck. She's at the top of the circle. Sullivan tries to make a move. Good play there by Georgia Campbell. Pushes her to the corner. Lyons has it now. Lyons will try and work it out. She takes a big hit on the sideboards. And puck still in the Canton zone as Ash trying to get it. Now Lyons has it. Cassidy Lyons moves it out and gets it down deep as Canton trying to get a wholesale change. Lyons still on the forecheck as Canton gets some fresh legs out there. And Vincente has it. That's intercepted by Sullivan. Sullivan, very dangerous, gets over the line. She drops it for Chevry, who took the shot on net. And Canton again trying to move it out. But that's kept in there by Campbell. That's going to go to the corner. Donahue has it now. Donahue trying to move it. Raffetto tries to help out, but that bounces back and picked up there by Penders. Penders now has it as she's going to gain the line. She throws it down deep as she's chasing now. Penders goes in hard into the corner as Lyons trying to get control now as Lewis will throw it up. But Raffetto outraces her, goes to Kersher. Now Lyons, she loses it, goes to Gannon. Gannon takes a shot. There's a glove stop by Gray.
I'll tell you, Pete, they're doing a good job down. Cassidy Lyons doing a great job on the forecheck, Pete. She's, to me, been all over the ice tonight, which, one of the better players on offense and defense. But they're just, Westwood's just breaking out with so much ease, Pete. It's amazing. The defense for Westwood, they're very confident with the puck, going D to D and holding on to it to find the open man. They do a very good job.
So broken up there by Sasson off the faceoff, but that's going to be thrown back into the Canton zone. Canton trying to move it out, gets it up to Stock. Stock broken up. Now Vincente will try it out, gets it over to Stock. Oh, she tried to get behind the defense almost, but good play there by Sasson. Sasson dumps it in as she gives chase. She got it. Rory Sasson throws it out front just through the crease, and it couldn't wrap it around. And back comes Westwood. Gannon has it. She's checked there by Georgia Campbell. Gannon throws it around the net. She's still checked by Campbell. Gannon still has it. She's going to throw it back to Campbell at the point for Westwood. She throws it on net. Puck loose in front, but picked up by the Canton defense. And they're going to move it out. They're going to move it around the boards to Vincente. Vincente tries to move it up. Gets it up to Stock. Just goes out into center ice as Westwood's going to dump it down again, and they're going to go for a change. Gagan trying to get the loose puck as she's checked there. And both teams trying to gain control in the Canton zone.
Yeah, I mean, Canton having a very hard time with the Westwood forecheck, Pete. Westwood's been putting two players on the puck all day long. Canton's just had a hard time all game trying to get the puck out of the zone.
So puck still in the Canton zone as Georgia Campbell able to break out of the zone. She gets it into the Westwood zone. Georgia Campbell has it. She goes on her backhand. Now she stops. She takes a look. She's going to slide it back to the point. That's going to go back to Donahue. Takes a shot that blocked in front. Cassidy Lyons now has it. Lyons behind the net. Tries to get by two Westwood players, but she's broken up. Puck goes into the slot area, but Westwood able to gain control. As Marino has it, Marino's going to dump it down deep. That's going to go behind Keegan Gray. Picked up there by Donahue. Donahue moving it up. Can't connect with Lyons, and that's going to go up and over the glass, so that'll be a face-off in the Canton zone. 4:02 left in this game. 4-0 Westwood.
I tell you what, Pete, they're down 4-0, but you really got to love how hard the girls are still skating. They're not giving up. They're getting it in the offensive zone. Sasson just had a nice play, getting it forecheck, coming around and not trying to tuck it in the other side. That didn't work, but you gotta love the heart. They're not giving up on it, and that's a sign of a really good team.
So face-off won by Canton, but picked up in the neutral zone by Westwood. So Westwood's going to come right back with it. Presley has it. She slides it to Sullivan. Sullivan takes a shot. Oh, the big stop there by Gray again. Oh, the freshman playing very, very well tonight. Oh, right out in front. Oh, and there's a goal by Ash. There's not much she could do on that one. Ash one-timed it from the pass by Sullivan out in front. And Keegan Gray, not a lot she could do.
No, they were double and triple teaming Sullivan behind the net, which, she's going to attract, two players because she's that good a player. But we left Ash all alone in front in the slot all by herself, and a player with that quality of a shot and as a player, she's going to bury that most every time. Keegan Gray, nothing she could do about that.
No question. So Canton's going to have a change in goal here. As
Katie Budway's coming in.
So 3 minutes, 38 seconds left in this game. The Canton goes for a goaltending change. 5-0 the score.
Maybe just something to spark the girls, Pete,
So back comes Canton. Oh, there's a big glove stop there by Sherman on the nice shot.
That was a nice shot by DiGirolamo, Pete. Trying to go top shelf right there. I mean, good glove save by the goalie, but great shot by DiGirolamo.
So on the faceoff is Sasson. Sasson's going to win that one. That goes back to the point. Thrown down into the Westwood zone as DiGirolamo on the forecheck. Now Sasson able to get the loose puck. She's got DiGirolamo in front, takes a shot. Oh, blocked by the defense. Oh, DiGirolamo. Good play there by Sasson to pick her up and able to get it right on her stick. But the Westwood defense, key on that one. They were able to get it right out of the zone.
I'll tell you what, Pete, great pass from Sasson, but DiGirolamo just held it that 1 second too long.
So puck behind the Westwood net as Westwood trying to break it out. Sasson keeps it in, though. Westwood still trying to break it out. Sasson has it. She tries to throw it towards the net. That's blocked in front by the defense. And back comes Westwood again as Gannon, who scored one of the goals. She has it. She tries to cut through both defense. Takes a backhand. That's going to go wide. Georgia Campbell will throw it around the net. And the Westwood defense able to keep that in. Canton trying to move it out, but that's picked up there by Gannon again. Gannon has it. She takes a shot. That's blocked in front by Esturkis. And Sasson trying to get it, but Westwood trying to move it towards the net. Sasson will throw it in, but that'll go right into the bench. So that'll be a face-off just outside or inside the Canton zone. 2 minutes left in the third period.
That was a nice shift the girls had. Sasson, DiGirolamo, the last time in the offensive zone. They created a couple of really nice shots and give the goalie credit. She made a nice glove save, and just keep playing that way. Might put one past her.
So face off in the Canton zone, and Westwood's going to keep that one in. Back comes Westwood. Hayden Cox has it behind the net. She's checked there by two Canton players. As Canton trying to move it out, trying to get it out of the zone. Penders and Raffetto and Donahue behind the net. Westwood still has it, trying to just hold that puck in the Canton zone as Canton trying to gain control to try and break out. Puck still behind the net. That's almost thrown out in front. Now it is, but blocked by the Canton defense. As Gannon still had it over to Cox, couldn't connect there. As Canton trying to move it out, and so Canton finally able to get control. As that's blocked there again by Presley, goes back to the point. Conley has it. Oh, and almost broken out there by Lyons. Just couldn't get her stick on it. And back comes Ash. Ash has it, gets it over to Sullivan, back over to Ash. Ash goes in alone. She takes a shot. and she scores.
Wow, great play by Sullivan and Ash. That's those two are a lethal combination right there, Pete. They'll be tough to stop come tournament time because it looks like they played a lot together because they know where each other is going to be at all times. So.
So running time now in this third period as Westwood goes up 6-0. And face off at center ice as Westwood's going to win that one. That's going to go down into the Westwood zone. Picked up there by Conley. She's going to get it over to Chevry. She has it. She gets it out. Tries to hit Sullivan at center ice. Now Stock has it. Tries to get it over. And that's going to be thrown all the way down to the Canton zone. Almost hit Sullivan. Almost going in alone. But Budway were able to kick that puck to the side. And that will do it in this game as Westwood soundly defeats the Lady Bulldogs today 6-0.
Yeah, I mean, can tell they were they're the class right now, Division II, Pete, still undefeated. 3 very good lines, good goalie. Yeah, just a very solid team. You know what? Keegan Gray played excellent today. I know the coach pulled her near the end of the period, but definitely wasn't her fault. She kept the team in the game for a long, long time.
Yeah.
Very hard. Just very hard. I mean, it's a better team, and you could see it. Canton was scrambling all night long.
Well, and again, we've talked about it many times, Steve, and Canton skating 2 lines for the most part, 2 sets of defense, and you go against a team that has the depth that Westwood has. And that first line, just a good line. Like you said, they play together all the time. You can tell they've played together for a long time. And there's not much, just throughout the game. And Canton skating 2 lines, they're eventually gonna get tired.
Right. And the Canton coach, she threw, got Izzy DiGirolamo out there. Had Georgia Pendas switching with Shannon Lane. So, she was skating 8 forwards, but the 2 of them were only filling in now and then. They were only getting a shift here or there. You just can't skate with the good teams. We talked about it the last game. They beat Dedham, only playing 2 lines. Not as good a team as the Westwood team. You see what happens when you start playing the iron. You can't skate 2 lines.
And
it's
you get
impossible.
one down. Right. You get one down and over the 3 periods. So not much Canton could do. Definitely a better team here, this Westwood team. Very impressive. They move the puck very well. 8th grade goaltender. She played great for them. Made some nice stops. Canton had some good shots on net, but she made some stops. But Keegan Gray, I got to give her credit. This was in no way any reflection on her. She made some great stops. I think she kept Canton in the game most of this game.
I mean, yeah. If you give out 3 stars, she's in one of the 3 stars. The other 2 would go to Westwood, but she kept them in the game for 2 full periods, and even halfway through the 3rd period, she did. Then, a couple go in, and I can see what the coach is trying to do. She's trying to light a spark, for the other players, and it worked right away, but, it is what it is.
Absolutely. So that drops Canton to 7-3-1. Still going to make the tournament, I predict, no question. They have a game this weekend on Saturday against Medway Ashland, which we're going to bring to you live from here, the Metropolis Rink, and that should be a great game. Canton, we hope and we expect them to come right back, bounce back from this game.
Oh, absolutely. I look to be a good game by the girls. I see a bounce back and a win. They'll look at the tapes of this game and they'll see what they need to work on. Coach will work on it in practice, and I think they'll be fine going towards the tournament. Just trying to get more players involved. That's all.
Absolutely. So that will do it here from the Metropolis Rink. And Steve, as always, we want to thank our trusted cable staff. We have Andrea and Tim here. We have Tanya and Mark, and they do a great job. And as a legend, Joe Donnelly always says, greatest cable staff in the world, bar none. They absolutely, they bring these games to you, and we thank them for making us look so good Steve, on these telecasts. So they do a great job. So thanks to them. And we will be, like I said, the Lady Dogs come back on Saturday against Medway Ashland. So we'll be right here. So we hope everybody joins us on Saturday evening at 6:40. So for my partner, Steve Willis, this is Pete DeSisto with the final score for the final time. Westwood 6, Canton 0. We'll see you all again soon.